What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes news again for September 21st, 2023. And today we're going to be talking about the Summer Melody event. This is going to be a really good one because you guys can get a ton of rewards. It's looking like it is identical to last month's event. However, last month we all had the Soul Awakening session, which gave you a B tier Soul Awakening crystal at 200 points. That is not going to be existent in this one. It's just a normal Soul Awakening Gala, so it's not going to be people going absolutely crazy on this event. However, if you are a spender, you have a chance to get 4 Core of Origin or Sublimation 90,000 chests out of this event. If you're free to play, you have an opportunity to get 2 of those, which is pretty good. However, you're probably going to need about 640 Prophet Orbs saved up. That's kind of a big part of this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's break it down and tell you guys what you guys need to get some good rewards this week. So the Summer Melody is the big highlight from this event because, well, free-to-play players can get a Core of Origin, spenders can get 3 Cores of Origin and or Sublimation chests. These are right here, the 90,000 Sublimation chests. They're not the little ones, they're the full watermelon 90,000 chests. It's weird that it's a watermelon, but hey, that's what it is. You do also get bonus rewards along the way, and if you're doing 3,000 points, you're going to get a ton of extra rewards. Now, the one thing to remember, this is a $100 pack this week for those that are going to be spending. It is probably worthwhile. However, if you are going to go for the rewards here, you are most likely going to be able to have to do 8 loops in the Prophet Orb event. That means you're going to need 640 Prophet Orbs in order to really maximize this event out. If you're not doing Prophet Orbs, you are most likely skipping this event. But it's kind of nice to see that every month you can do this now, so that if you are a free-to-play player and you missed it last month, well, you can do it this month. If you can't do it this month, you can probably do it next month. Hopefully the Summer Melody stays around, or we get like a fall version of it. That would be absolutely amazing, because these events have been really good for free-to-play player progress and even spender progress to get more Core of Origins on more heroes. So 640 Prophet Orbs, 8 loops is going to be pretty much required in this event because, like I said, you're going to have to get to 1,000 points, and there's only a couple ways to do that. Now, the more that you can do in Fantasy Factory, the better and less Prophet Orbs you'll need to do. So if we're just talking about the bare bones 400 honey stars, we're not spending any Aurora stars, we don't have a jigsaw puzzle, you're going to get around 400 honey stars. That means you're going to be able to claim some rewards out from here. That's going to net you about 133 points. So that, in combination with a full Prophet Orb event, comes up to about 777 points, meaning you still need to come away with 223. No, 220. No, that comes to 773 points, not 73. And then that means if you are also going to do that, you need to be able to do 45 Soul Awakenings, which may or may not get you to the 300 point mark. But that's kind of like the bare minimum is 45 Soul Awakenings to get you to 227 points. That again is only if you're going for the 300 point mark. If you're going for the 150, you only need like 20 to 30-ish Soul Awakenings, which is still good if you're going for the Sublimation. However, I would say skip the event and wait till you can get both the Sublimation and the Core of Origin, because as you guys know, Core of Origins are pretty important, and if you don't need the Core of Origin, you already got a noble core on your main hero, you can instead go for more Sublimation to power him up. I mean, you can even go for Spiritual Essence because, in my opinion, that's one of the most desired resources right now because it's very hard to come by. But again, this is very much a sliding scale. The fact that you can get 400 Contract Starry Gems from this event too is really good from the Soul Contract, and getting to that 1,000 point mark is key. So, sliding scale, we're going to kind of talk about this a little bit now as a non-perfect scenario where you don't have 640 Prophet Orbs. However, you might have a lot of Fantasy Factory resources saved up. You might have a ton of Aurora stars, and you might be getting a jigsaw puzzle. That means you could do somewhere in the ballpark of 600 to even 800 combination of Starry Gems and Aurora Gems in this event. If that's the case, that doubles your 133 points you get from Fantasy Factory up to 266. Essentially, for every point that you can do in Fantasy Factory, that's going to save you 1 Prophet Orb, which is pretty significant, because right there, if we talk about that going up to 266 points, that means you can do like 500 Prophet Orbs instead of the full 640. It also matters how many Soul Awakenings you have to do. If you only have to do 45, cool, that's your 227 points. However, if somehow you need to go to like 50 or beyond, again, every Soul Awakening you do saves you 5 Prophet Orbs. Now, don't go over 300 points. You're going to want to save your Contract Starry Gems. They're just so useful for so many different events here. You can even buy value packages with them. Don't waste them on doing extra Soul Awakenings beyond 300 points. That would be a very big mistake for newer players out there. We just had, our Star Expedition. We had, what was the other one? We had the PvP one. Oh my goodness. Celestial Force War. That generated a ton of Contract Starry Gems for us last month. So a lot of people should be able to get to the 300 point mark this month, which is good. However, like I said, this is going to be very important to focus on, because if you have to go over 45 awakenings, that means you're going to be doing more. If you do 50 instead of 45, well, that means that's 25 point difference. That means, again, less Prophet Orbs you need to do. So if you have to pay attention, see if you're going to hit a jigsaw puzzle this week. See how many Aurora stars you have banked up, because if you can combine both of those to be a very good scenario, you don't need 640 Prophet Orbs. It just helps out a ton. Now, for spenders out there, like I said, you can get the Core of Origin here, and then you can get up to 3 more of them right here. I would highly, highly, highly recommend going for Therapist of Blood Betty's Core of Origin. I sadly didn't grab them in the last event because I wanted to finish out our Scarlet Queen Alora's core, but this is a perfect opportunity for spenders to grab 4 chests. My goodness, that it means you're halfway to a noble core on her. She is going to be one of the best crowd controllers for Void Campaign and a ton of different game modes. I'm tempted to start our new account here. I'm really tempted and do like a Betty account this week, just because, I mean, Betty's also in the reward structure here, so you can basically guarantee an E5 Betty. Is it a great decision? Probably not, but going for Therapist of Blood Betty would be fun. We'll have to see. But if you are going for this, you're going to have to fork out $100 like we said, but forking $100 out is going to get you a ton of rewards. Again, I would not do that unless you can do 640 Prophet Orbs and you can do the Soul Awakening Gala. If you can't do both of those, it's gonna be a big stretch to get there, because in reality, the bonus lollipops aren't gonna give you that much. That's like another floor and a half, maybe not even a floor and a half for reward structure. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna put in the description the breakdown of the how to get the Summer Melody points and how to get to 1,000 points by a optimistic scenario. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully you guys can snag some good rewards this week, and I'll see you guys next time.